Independence Hall was built between 1732 and 1756 as the State House of Colony of Pennsylvania. Today it is known as Independence Hall, an international symbol of government by the people. Two great documents took shape here. The Declaration of Independence, adopted by the Continental Congress on July 4, 1776, set forth the founding principles of the new nation. 11 years later, in 1787, these principles were embodied in the United States Constitution, now the oldest written constitution in the world. Interest in the preservation of Independence Hall as a symbol of American ideals have grown. In 1816, Philadelphians saved the old State House from impending demolition. In 1948, the U.S. Congress made this building the centerpiece of a new National Historical Park. Finally, in 1980, Independence Hall was designated a World Site. The State House Yard, now known as Independence Square, was the scene of both turmoil and tranquility in the late 1700s. On the eve of the American Revolution, Philadelphia citizens gathered here for mass meetings to protest British policies. As protests turned to war, soldiers drilled and drums echoed, disturbing the deliberations of the Continental Congress inside the State House. The most important result of those deliberations was the Declaration of Independence, which was first read in public here in the State House Yard on July 8, 1776. The statue that you see in front of Independence Hall is modeled after John Berry. John Berry was an officer in the Continental Navy during the American Revolutionary War and later in the United States Navy. He became to be widely credited as the father of the American Navy. He was the first captain placed in command of a United States warship commissioned for service under the Continental flag. Berry was born on March 25, 1747, in country Wexford, Ireland. As a young man, Berry determined upon a life as a seaman, and he started out as a ship's cabin boy. Berry received his first captain's commission in the Continental Navy on March 14, 1776. Signed by John Hancock, President of the Continental Congress, Berry was a religious man and began each day at sea with a reading from the Bible. He had a great regard for his crew. The Liberty Bell is an iconic symbol of American independence. Located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, once placed in the steeple of Pennsylvania State House, now renamed Independence Hall. The bell today is located in the Liberty Bell Center, Independence National Historical Park. The bell was commissioned in 1752 by the Pennsylvania Provincial Assembly from the London firm of Leicester and Pack, and was cast with the lettering "Proclaim Liberty throughout all the land unto all those who habitants thereof," a biblical reference from the book of Leviticus. The bell first cracked when rung after its arrival in Philadelphia, and was twice recast by local workmen John Pass and John Stow, whose last name appeared on the bell. In the early years, the bell was used to summon lawmakers to legislative sessions and to alert citizens about public meetings and proclamations. The National Constitution Center serves as America's leading platform for constitutional education and debate, fulfilling our congressional charter to show information about the United States Constitutions on a non-biased idea in order to increase awareness and understanding of the Constitution among the American people.